As every good Italian knows, the kitchen isn't only where the cooking takes place, it's also the hub of the household. And one woman has combined stories about her Italian home with her favorite recipes. The result? Celebrate Italian Style. It's as much of a coffee table book as it is a cookbook. And here to share some of her recipes and stories, author Jacqueline Miconi. Welcome. Nice to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So the book is filled with recipes. It's filled with stories. Are the stories all autobiographical?
Oh, they are. It's stories of growing up Italian, pretty much stories that my grandparents told me as, you know, when they came over here from Italy, and how things were for them as they grew up.
And so you've dedicated this book to your parents, to your grandparents?
Yep.
And you wanted to be able to put their recipes in writing, because they didn't write a lot about them.
I did. My grandmother, she never wrote anything down, and it was funny, when she passed away, my mother gave me her recipe box, and I thought I hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I opened it up, there was recipes for like corned beef hash, blueberry muffins, things that she never made. So I said, I need to get some of her recipes down in writing.
All right, so we're doing mainly hors d'oeuvres today.
We
call
are.
this Italian happy hour. I'm going to switch spots with you so you can get us started.
Awesome. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to make fried zucchini blossoms.
Okay.
And this is a recipe that my grandmother made, and I've kind of switched it up a little bit, but there's so many different ways to make it that this one is probably one of the best.
Okay.
The first thing I have is 1 egg, and I'm going to add a cup of heavy cream.
Perfect.
If you want to whisk while I add ingredients, that would be awesome.
And you had a little mishap this morning in trying to find these.
I did. Apparently the chipmunks wanted the squash flowers more than I did, so I had to go and raid a few gardens. Sorry, I didn't let them know yet, but now they'll know.
So if anyone out there was wondering why there was a random woman in their garden,
that's hoping for zucchini flowers later, sorry. I just added 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
Okay.
I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of Parmesan cheese. I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning.
Okay.
I'm going to add about a half a teaspoon of garlic powder.
You are quick with those measuring spoons. That's pretty good. Okay.
And the salt is about 1/4 teaspoon. So
we just have to get that
open.
Perfect. Okay.
And it's about 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. So I'm just going to kind of shoot it in. Kind of measure by eye. I'm not usually a measurer, so this is a little hard. But the last thing we're going to add is flour. And I add it gradually just because we want it like a pancake batter almost. We don't want to add too much. And sometimes if you do add too much, you can just kind of shoot a little bit more heavy cream in just to make
just to even it out.
Yep.
Okay, so are you basically breading the blossoms? Is that what you're doing?
Pretty much. We're putting the batter on, and then we're going to fry them. It pretty much starts frying immediately. They only take about 2 or 3 minutes to fry up.
Okay, I think we're good to go. So
yeah,
you do that, and then you're going to put me to work over here.
I am putting you to work. You're going to be making our amaretto fruit dip.
Okay, what do I do?
And the first thing that you're going to put in is the cream cheese. The cream cheese is in the middle. You want it to be, you probably want it room temperature so it's nice and soft.
Which it is.
Which it is.
Now, you're also a teacher, right?
I am. So, yay.
Done for the school year?
I am. So, I'll definitely miss the kids, but it's also nice to be home with my own kids all summer.
And what's next? We have the cream cheese?
You're going to add the cream cheese. Then you're going to add 1 package of plain yogurt.
Okay. Perfect. You teach where? We'll give the kids a shout out.
I teach at Bailey Middle School in West Haven.
Middle School.
Shout
out to Bailey. And I hear they watch there when they're
at school. They do. And I teach 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Very nice. Okay, what goes next?
You're going to add a half a cup of confectioner sugar. It's already measured out for you. And then the last thing that you're going to add is 3 tablespoons of amaretto.
Oh, this is the good part. Okay, here we go. Very nice. How are we doing over there? Those
We're
are frying
doing all right.
up.
They're starting to fry up.
I see a mixer in my future.
Yes, you do. So once you put all that in, you're going to kind of blend it around on high. And the good thing about this is that all of this stuff is so quick and easy to make. The zucchini blossoms, if you don't have them in your yard, you can get them at like Bishop's Orchards. I know there's a couple
other
places that sell them.
And that's the thing about these recipes is that all this stuff is easy to find. You can pretty much find them anywhere. I love that you made a kid's version of this too, minus the amaretto.
Well, you know what? When you have a happy hour, there are going to be some days that the kids are going to be home with you. So
yes.
You probably don't want them having the amaretto fruit dip.
Listen, we're going to finish these up. In the meantime, we're giving away an autographed copy of your book. The book, again, is called Celebrate Italian Style. You can win an autographed copy simply by coming to our website, WTNH.com, and clicking on the Connecticut Style link to enter. Jackie Miconi, we're going to come back and try this stuff out. I'm so excited. It looks fantastic. In the meantime,
thank you for your help.